coffee going. Okay. All right, drink up a cup of coffee. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. Stay with me. We gotta get our other phone going. Turn this thing on. Get some more coffee going. Let's get some more coffee going. Yeah, someone was telling me that don't know what's going on, but wasn't nobody going live today. So I figured I'd go live. That's on. This thing going. There we go. We got to get our phone. Let's get the phone. I can keep up with the comments. Before we do that, wait, let's turn this on. I'm just way behind. Wait. There it is. Why does this keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? I'm trying to scroll. Scrolling. Who's here? Oh yeah, Josh. What's going on, Josh? We just talked. Stowaway, more than everyone. Stowaway said hi. Let's get some coffee going. Oh, we didn't turn the volume up.
Getting up, running out of luck, making sure the Keurig is plugged in. I'm like, oh, God, it's just one of those days. It's gonna take a little more just to get my engine going, and I've already started pouring coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup.
We got a problem.
In a Hello Kitty cup. Start to hit, starting to get weird. I'm seeing my problems, but I don't care. At least I'm awake now. Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. Coffee in a Hello
This is a Ray
Kitty
original.
cup. Coffee in a Hello Kitty 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 cup.
And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Turn the volume down. Let's see. These AI songs are better than most stuff on the radio anymore. Yeah, I love my selection of songs. Like, we can make a song. Well, no, because my app is on this phone. LOLO said, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Thank you, LOLO. And y'all subscribe to LOLO. Wait. Hold it down. We got 6 subscribers. Hold on. I'm not subscribed on this channel. Got no videos, but if you ever decide to do a video, I'll be there. Jay Rasim Chavez said, hello, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Gino's here, said, hello, Ray. What's going on, Gino? Welder's Fent, is rent reasonable there? How about internet? We'll go over that. Wait, I'm gonna get back to your question. Shane Patton said, Saints suck, boy. Who that? Hey, they won today. Super neat name. I'd like to purchase some of your fluids, either separately or all mixed together. Okay, we can make that happen. Let's come up with a price. But back to, is rent reasonable here? I pay 15,000 pesos per month. And so that's less than $300. My internet, hold on. Internet is over here. It's PLDT. I pay 1,699 per month. My internet or my electricity last month was a little over 1,100 pesos, so about 20 bucks. So altogether, my bills were under $400 for electricity, internet, condo fees. So very reasonable. And it was raining a little bit earlier and foggy. It's cleared up now. Let's take a look out the window. See what kind of situation we got after the typhoon. Got a little patchy wetness down there. Still a little bit overcast. It's a little wet down there, but there's like a nice breeze. It was blowing a lot harder earlier, but like the breeze has calmed down some. It's dried up. If y'all were watching the other day, my leak, I had a leak coming from up here and was dripping down. We got all that cleaned up. It's not dripping anymore. Whoa, what are you doing? Turn around here. I got my towel drying here. I had to like dry up the water on the floor, so we got the electric fan blowing. Wait, what are you doing? Get up here. Blowing on the towel. See, we got stages. I got this. It's still damp, but I got this bar across here to hang stuff to dry. And then in here, see, this towel's more wet. I just picked this up a minute ago, so it's got a drip in here. And once it drips a little bit, then it's gonna get moved. Then it's gonna get moved to the drying rack out here. Cause I'm frugal like that. I ain't got no time to be taking nothing to the dryer. I don't need no laundry. I just need a shower and a bar with an electric fan. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Super Need Name said, I'd like to purchase some of your, okay, yeah, we got that. Southern states. I'm from Louisiana, but currently living in the Philippines. $500. $500? How are you going to collect the fluid samples? I'm afraid to ask that. I'm just opening the door for you. There's some weird shit coming. Gino said, is waiting for my lunch. Dazelle cooking cabbage and carrots for me. Okay. So it's almost like a chop suey. Add some, what else does chop suey have in? Like, I know it's got like some mushrooms and cabbage and carrots. I can't remember. I like chop suey though for vegetables. Kuma Train, hey Ray, your expenses are very reasonable. Yeah, like that's why I always say it's like I ain't leaving here. Are you kidding me? Josh said fog already gone. Yeah. See, I was talking to Josh on the phone. We were having a video chat, and I was showing him out the window, and like it looked like this, and then we were talking for about another 5 minutes, and then I showed him out the window again, and it was just completely couldn't see anything, like the fog. And I said, yeah, I said, like, it's normally like that in the morning. It'll be foggy, and then like the fog will burn off, and then it'll be all right. But yeah, that's just how quickly the fog comes and goes here, Josh. Neo's Kristen, the typhoon took out all the trees in our driveway and completely blocked Jane and the kids into the house. They can't even walk down the road. Well, that sucks. Like, you have to find somebody who got a chainsaw permit. I think in the Philippines, like, well, I don't know. Gino might know, but I know like for definitely for certain chainsaws, like you got to get a permit to have a chainsaw. Because I looked into it whenever, like I visited Lynn's family down in the province. Like I saw some stuff like to cut down and cut up. And I said, well, I'll just get me a chainsaw. And Lynn said, you can't get a chainsaw. I'm like, why not? And so I had to research it. Find out, like, yeah, you got to have a permit to get a chainsaw. But hopefully they can get that cleaned up pretty quick, Niels. Papa said, that's crazy. My house payment in Virginia is $1,700, $1,709 a month. Yeah, Papa. And like, all my bills are $1,700 a month. Like, including groceries and my streaming services, which I can probably get rid of a lot of those because like I hardly ever watch TV now. It's like, it's all about YouTube. So after I cancel like my streaming services, what else bills do I have? My phone bill's nothing. Yeah, I could if I had to, I could probably live about $1,200 a month and be comfortable. I wouldn't go anywhere, but I could do it. Super neat name. You got fluids. I got way too much money, yo. Okay. 1K electric bill is cheap. It is because, like, Curie, like this. The reason why my electricity bill is so low is because that guy right there hardly ever turned on. I don't need it. Like it's like right now it's I don't know, it's like 72, 73 degrees, which like I'm wearing a hoodie. Why I need electric? Well, I mean, why do I need air conditioning? Got the window open now that it's not pouring down rain and wind blowing crazy. And that's the way it is most of the year. So it's nice and cool. And like, I'm just comfortable. So, if you can survive without air conditioning, electricity bill can be pretty low. Nice condo with a great view for that price. Absolutely, Gino. Like, and I was recently helping Angel and Frank Baker like look at condos because they moving here in full time in January, but I went with them like on at least three or four like visits to view condos, and like none of the condos were as nice as mine, and that most of them cost more. And so I was thinking to myself, man, I am really blessed to have found this condo. Like it's made me appreciate it even more. But they found a nice place. It's bigger than Frank and Angel's condo. It's bigger, like it's got more space, and they've got the Taal Lake view. They're on the other side of the condo. I'll show you. Y'all can't tell anything. They ain't gonna get mad at me. But let me show you out this way here. Ignore my basket full of dirty clothes. So of course, the condo it's open. Let's see if I can keep this door open, or it's gonna shut on me. But if we look, like, let's see, up that way, like that's it's open to the sky, and so like I said, I'm on this side, and the Taal view is those condos over there, and Frank and Angel are over that way, looking that way. So yeah, they moved in the same building as me because they just wanted to be close to me. Nah, the reason why is because this is such a great area. Like everything is walkable. There's lots of restaurants and grocery stores that you can walk to from here, and it's just super convenient. So I convinced them to move over into these condos. Vegas Will, oh hey Ray, finally I see you live. Awesome, yeah. I was talking to Josh on the phone, and he was saying like he don't know why nobody was doing a live. After Gino, normally, some other vloggers do lives, but there was nothing. So I'm here to fill that void. I was like, well, I can go live. I'm not doing shit. Big Mac Alex said, you do great in Mexico. Okay. Why? I don't know. Like, I would definitely have to learn Spanish a lot more quickly. Like here, like I can take my time learning Tagalog because people can understand me. I know some people in Cebu paying $5,000 to $8,000 electric bill. That's curry. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, at least me in Cebu, I would need electricity. Need aircon. So my electricity bill would be higher if I was living in Cebu, even in like a small condo, because I would have to have aircon going, because I can't do heat. Charlie, what's going on? Good morning, Ray, my brother. Good morning to you, Charlie. Life of Jim, Hoy Kubat Boing. Yeah, I'm crazy. Wait, I don't know what Kerpat means, but I know Boing is crazy. Vegas, well, Ray, did you learn to ads on your live? Not really. I don't know if like the ads ever come up on my live. I stopped putting them on there, but I'll put them on there like after the live's over. Anybody watch a replay? So if y'all aren't here live and you want to watch a replay, there's gonna be ads. But during the live, no ads. Curry said, "Old Jim B, Misty to complete whiteout." Yeah, it was completely fogged up earlier. Cubby Drew said, "How did the Saints beat the Panthers?" Man, they just figured it out. That's all I got to say. Like, it made me very optimistic about Shuck, like Tyler Shuck. Like, he looked pretty good. Vegas Will said, "Add ads." Yeah, I add ads after the live stream's over. Super neat name. Who you hiding from? I am not hiding from. Like, look, let me talk to you. Like, I am live on the internet. This is not a person that's hiding. I'm in plain sight. Anybody can find me. Anybody with an internet connection and YouTube can find me. So if I'm hiding, I'm doing a damn poor job of it. Neil said, "The landlord is somebody coming to start trying to clear it." Well, that's good. Gino said, "No permit needed for chainsaws here in Ackland province. Just buy a chainsaw at Wilcon Depot, like Home Depot." Yeah, but maybe it's just in Mindoro. I don't know. I looked it up after she told me that, and maybe it's talking about like a certain, like maybe like more commercial size chainsaws. Maybe you need a permit for. I don't know. I know I looked it up. Mandingo, that's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about, Mandingo? I appreciate you being here. How did the bakers search Facebook market? Yeah, pretty much every place that you find is going to be on Facebook. Like, Philippines industry runs on Facebook. Even like bigger businesses, they don't have websites. They have Facebook pages. So if you're looking for something, like, get on Facebook group and search for, Tagaytay property or Tagaytay rental homes, or do a search on Facebook, and there's going to be a group, that's dedicated to, real estate, and you'll hook up with an agent. Like, they'll be listing different things in that group. So you get on these Facebook groups, and that's how you, like, find opportunities. You got to be careful about, scamming. Like, don't pay anybody any money to show you a place. Like, that's an obvious scam. But, like, that's the way you would do it. Gino said, "Wow, you're pleased or blessed that you found your condo." Yes, absolutely. And like, it was, and that's how I found my condo. Like, originally I was in another condo. It was bigger. It was 1 bedroom, and it had, a really good sized balcony that was overlooking the Ayala Mall. And over there I was paying $28,000 per month, almost double. And I liked the place, but whenever I told this story before, like, there was a smoke detector that was like right above where the cooking area was, and even with the vent on, like, cooking, it's like every 3 or 4 times that you cook, the smoke detector would go off, and then they would have to come up and reset it, and then charge me a penalty for the smoke detector. And, like, it was like 1,000 pesos, then 2,000 pesos, and I'm like, hell no. It's like, I started looking for another place, and I found this place, and I've been very happy. Travel Time said, "Hey Ray, it's been a few days since I have had time to see you live. Did the typhoon hit you hard up there in Tagaytay much?" No, I mean there was, there was a lot of rain, a lot of wind. It was blowing pretty good. If you catch my live from last night, I had the door shut, but it had like a little crack in it, and you could hear the wind just whistling. Um, but wasn't bad. The electricity went off a few times, and then come back on, and then it went off, and it was off for a little while, and I heard the generator kick on. This was after I went to bed. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 9:30 at night, like the electricity went off, and had the electric fan on me, and I was laying there, and I was like waiting for it to come back on. Then I heard the generator kick on, so I got up out of bed, and look, I'll show you. Got up out of bed, and like here at the condo, we got a generator, so I come over here. Hold on, I'll switch this around. Come over here and if you, I don't know if you can read that, but right here, this is the emergency. This is normal. So when they kick the generator off, I'll flip that breaker down and then slide this over, and then I can flip the emergency on, and then I've got power again. And it pretty much powers everything except for like the electric stove. I think that's the only thing it doesn't power, because it powers the refrigerator and the air con and the plugs that are, in the main area. But like the plugs that are over on this side in the kitchen don't have power. But let's see. Andrew Johnston said, "Where are you from, brother?" I'm from Louisiana. Currently living in Tagaytay in the Philippines. The acoustics in the hall area would make for a good karaoke party, Ray. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how well my neighbors, I'd have to get my neighbors to join in with me. Ray, all the units are the same size, or they have penthouse units with 2 and 3 bed? Yes. Yes, they have. This is kind of like a middle-sized unit. They have like units that's even smaller than this, that are on like the ends. The end units, are smaller. And then they have units that are this size. Then they have units that are like a little bit bigger than this. I think I forget how big Angel and them's condo is. I'd have to ask them, because I think this is like 23 square meter or something like that, and theirs is like 31, or I don't remember. But yeah, and then on the upper floors they have the 2 bedrooms, and I don't know if they have any 3 bedrooms, but they definitely have 2 bedrooms like up on the penthouse floors. I think all of those are basically two bedrooms. John Perez said, "I'm glad you are happy and well." Thank you, John. Appreciate you being here, JP. Andrew Johnston, brother, do you have any job opportunity in your country? Because I'm Christian from Pakistan, need a job. Next month is my Christmas. Like you don't want to work in the Philippines. Like if you're in Pakistan, you probably have better employment opportunities where you are. Kuma Train Club, Ray, we are glad you are on live. Thank you, Kuma. Yeah, like I said, there wasn't anybody doing anything, so I figured, hey, I'll be the designated entertainer for this period of the day. Vegas Wheel. The only time I can watch YouTube is after Gino because that's after work. LOL. Yeah, and I get that. Like my normal, my normal live stream time is like butt crack early in the U.S. So, I don't get a lot of viewers around that time, but well, I do, but they're either people that are way too late in the U.S. or waking up way too early, and then people from Australia and Africa and India. Hey, Girl Dad Cooking's here, cooking up deliciousness. Hit that like button if you haven't. Howdy to all the posse folks. What's going on? Wait, damn, my mind just blanked. Sarge is damn it, when I'm on Gino's chat, I'm like right on top of it. I can't believe I just blanked out. I'm not even gonna look. That's good Lord. Coffee will help. Daniel. What's going on, Daniel? I just needed some coffee in me. Get my brain function working. Michael C., good morning, bro. Michael's close by up in Tresse. How are things there? Just rain and wind like here? Andrew Johnston, do you have any? Oh, yeah. John Perez, Panay Posse forever. Gino said James was cutting a tree with a chainsaw for firewood. Okay. Gino saying hello to the Panay Posse. Stowaway, we use Facebook to post our business. Yeah, that's how it is in the Philippines. Jason Lee, hey, just subbed you. Can you give a shout out to why does it sting? Because you might need to get that checked. Shout out Mike. Captain Knuckles said you got a backup generator. Yeah, the condo has a backup generator, and we rarely ever get brownouts here, but when we do, the generator kicks on and it's not a problem. Simon said, good morning, Ray. Hey, all. We managed to survive the worst 48 hours I've experienced in the Philippines weather-wise. The house stood up to a cat signal 5, so relieved. Yeah, I was telling Josh that Josh subscribed to CEO to Farmer. Josh didn't know who you was, Simon, but I was saying, because he was saying I was the only person that he followed that was anywhere near where the typhoon was going. I said no. I said Simon had it worse, up there in Isabela province, and so you should Josh should be subscribing to you. Anybody else not subscribed to Simon, CEO to Farmer? Hit a brother up. Also, Dazzle TV. Basically everybody's blue. Simon said, thinking about all those people who have lost everything and got evacuated. About 1 million people. Yeah, about 1 million people got evacuated, which is a good thing. It's much better than, the last typhoon that wasn't as strong and so many people in the Cebu area lost. If they would have been evacuated, I'm not going to get into all that, but it's a good thing that the people were evacuated, and I hope that's a trend. I hope whenever these typhoons, cyclones, hurricanes, whatever you choose to call it, are coming through, we have the technology, we know the general path. Let's get people out of the way. Houses can be rebuilt, but people being safe, that's the most important. Belouse, morning Ray, morning Belouse. We are just doing cleanup and recovery. Happy to see y'all did good on the last storms. I overslept, Gino, this morning. Okay. Well, you can watch the live. Like Gino, hey, Gino, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was up early. I was up at least 5 o'clock, but then I saw when you came on, I think it was around 6:30. And I commented here and there and hit the like, and I was watching. Y'all need to watch Denzel TV. Gino does a great morning live stream. Anyway, so I was watching Gino's live stream, still laying in the bed. I fell smooth ass asleep. I woke up, the live stream was over. You're very comforting, Gino. I was very relaxed. Gino said, glad you're safe, Simon. Hello, Belos. Simon said, thanks, Ray. Much appreciated, Gino. You're a true gentleman. Absolutely. Gino is a class act for show. TT Travel Time said, the other day you said you go to the SNR sometime up there in Tagaytay. What is necessary for a foreigner to become a club member? It's 700 pesos for a year. And hold on. And you fill out a form. I don't remember if you had to show any. No, I don't think you had to show any ID. You just fill out the form with like your address, phone number, whatever, and then I think if I want to remember, they take your picture and it goes into the file or whatever, and then you get a membership card. It's just like Costco or Sam's Club or something. You just get a membership card that you show when you go in, and then whenever you check out. That's pretty much it. Basically, you just go in, fill out a form, pay 700 pesos, and they give you a membership card. They put you in the system. Like SNR is more high tech than a lot of businesses in the Philippines. They're like computerized. So, it's not like even the banks in the Philippines. Like you could have an account at BDO, but like you go to another BDO and maybe they don't communicate a lot, from what I've heard. I haven't necessarily experienced too much firsthand, but like they're not like interconnected. But SNR, like once you get your card, you can go to any SNR. Toyota said, hey Ray, I did your video. What did you do to my video? What did you did? Oh, okay, you were making a video. Okay, I need to check it out, Toyota. Toyota made a video just for me. That's awesome. I appreciate your effort. Bello said, morning, Gino. Send any updates on damage Facebook. You may also post news links if you choose. Okay. So yeah, if y'all are on Gino's Facebook page, I guess Gino said, I'm happy to relax you. Yeah, I was sitting there listening, and the next thing I know, I was sound asleep. Simon Lando Norris got the win, and that's it for you. Those of y'all not in the know, because I'm one of those not in the know. Lando Norris, I believe, is an F1 driver, and Gino and Simon, CEO to Farmer, follow Formula One. I don't know nothing about it. Toyota making some phases. Travel Time, thanks for the SNR info, no problem. Douglas come in saying, Douglas, what's going on, Douglas? I have nothing caught up with comments. So, Toyota, Ray, would you like a riddle? Yeah, go ahead. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Toyota. It's riddle time. Hey, why are you not following? What's going on with you? Why are you acting weird? Come on here. Act right. We're gonna come over here. Have a cigarette by the window while we're waiting. Hey, did I not tell you to act right? Don't make me get up. Let's see. Gino said yes, F1. David Jessup, A-Rate, what's going on, David? You got everything packed up that you're gonna pack? If it don't fit, wait, hey, what are you doing down there now? Good Lord. I don't know why this gimbal is being weird today. Wow, what did I do? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, well, I was talking to David. Yeah. If it don't fit in the 2 duffel bags, get left behind. Is that right, David? Josh said, hey to David. Simon said, Gino, spoiler alert, was just about to watch the highlights too. Oh, man. You in trouble now, Gino. You know, I try my best, like, not to see any, like, Saints alerts, like, you know, when you wake up and you got all the alerts on your phone, like, I try to not look at any of those and go straight to, you know, YouTube to watch the game highlights, because, like, I'm not paying the charge for the NFL ticket for the season for the Saints for this season. In the future, when they're more competitive, I will. But now I just watch the highlights. So I'm the same way. Like, I don't want to know what happened. I'll watch the highlights later. Cree said, Ray, big bro, how's it going? It's going good, Cree. What's going on, little bro? M Red said, what are we drinking today? I just had some coffee. David Justice said, hey to Josh. C. Nam Road by Dark Muncher. I don't know what a dark muncher is. Deb Malone said, loving the hoodie, Ray. Yeah, I love this hoodie too. I guess it's comfortable. It was from the NFL 100 year anniversary edition. Toyota, here you go, Ray. All right, then retracted the message. Eli said hello. What's going on, Eli? Simon, only just got internet back. Yeah, mine's been going out, on and off here occasionally. Of course, when the power goes off, it resets the internet. So, Toyota says, lose me once, I'll come back stronger. Lose me twice, I'll leave forever. What am I? I don't know. Let's see. Come back stronger. What comes back stronger? I'm not getting it. Hold on. Lose me twice, I'll leave forever. I can't get that one. David said, mostly packed and got things put in storage. Okay. And I know you're starting to get excited. You know, we're getting in that what about a little over, 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks range. Josh Wilson. David going to be the most popular streamer once he gets moved and starts posting videos. You going to start doing videos, David? I would watch it because I don't know what the hell you look like. You need to give me a video call or something. I'm gonna be going to meet you for the first time, and I won't know who the hell I'm looking for. Scoop Dog's here, said Ray Dog. What's going on, Scoop Dog? Arr, arr. Vegas Will, subscribe to Simon. Awesome. Tino said, sorry about that, Simon. Thought you saw it already. David Jessup, 2 duffel bags, 1 small bag. Okay. Eli also got 630 subs now. That's awesome. Scoop Dog said, hello, brothers. Everybody saying hey to Scuba. David said, not going to stream, Josh. Yeah, David going to be incognito. Brandon said, just 100 years, is that it? Yeah, the NFL, I guess they started, I don't know when, that would be, wait. Yeah, the 1920s or something like that, whenever, like the NFL started, something like that. I don't know. That sweater is fire. Go Saints. I agree. David said, hey to Scuba. Travel Time said, I am a U.S. veteran, Air Force. I bank with Navy Federal. I think you said you are a Navy veteran. If you bank with them, have you had any banking issues while you've been there in the Philippines? No, I bank with USAA, but same thing. Like, you're not going to have any problems with Navy Federal. A lot of people here use Navy Federal, and I haven't heard of any issues with anything. In fact, I looked it up, and it's possible to get a car loan through Navy Federal. There's extra paperwork and stuff involved, but it's possible to do. Like you can buy a car with credit Navy Federal. So yeah, you won't have any problems in the Philippines. Scuba said hello to Gino and Dazzell. Kuma said hey to David. Answered tooth. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you lose your baby tooth, and then it comes back and you get a stronger tooth. If you lose that tooth, it's gone forever. Eli said, oh, nice one. Hello, friend. Scuba friend is Eli. He likes to be called Eli. Kuma said, hey to Steve. Just call me Eli. Yeah, that's what I had your back, Eli. Give me a chance. Morning, David Jessup. Scuba said, Kuma, what's going on? Simon said, only joking, Gino. Very happy today. No damage. We are safe. And Lando won. The UK may have another F1 world champion. Awesome. Well, I'm rooting for you. I guess I'm rooting for Lando. It's just like when Gino was rooting for the Dodgers, even though I'm not a baseball fan. Like I'm gonna pull for the team that's gonna make my friends happy when they win. So since you're the only one, y'all are like are F1 fans. Like I'm not an F1 fan, but I'm gonna pull for the teams and drivers that will make y'all happiest when they win. Simon said, thanks for the sub. David said, I'll call you this week, Ray. Okay. Hi, Simon. Getting ready for the snow. Yeah, I don't miss snow. We didn't get a lot in Louisiana, but I've lived places with snow, and I don't like it. Scuba said to Eli, good morning to you. Hey DJ, hope you're on the mend. Cheers, Simon. Yeah, David's out of hospital. We're all glad about that. Got the best years of his life right ahead of him. Gino said, I know you were joking, Simon. I just couldn't hold my excitement of Lando winning. He has a firm hold on the driver championship now. Awesome. David, I'm doing well, Simon. I may be on other people's stream, but I won't be doing my own. Okay. Yeah, because, you know, I would definitely chop it up with you on stream. That'd be a Jack Daniels live stream, I believe. Baja Fisher said, do they have NASCAR in the Philippines, and are nachos super popular there? No and no. Like, they definitely wouldn't have NASCAR because the Philippines, like, as far as land area, not really enough to support, you know, like, racing. Because, you know, like, racing tracks are pretty damn big. Like, you gotta have a, you know, big track, like, to have races. And there's just not, like, the land area, free land area to do stuff like that. And nachos, you can get nachos here, but I wouldn't say they're super popular. Zion said, hey, Miss Steve, hope you well. Eli said, nachos? Nah. Scuba said, doing great, Simon. Lots of cleaning up to do, alive and kicking. Yeah, I did clean. I was on the phone with Josh Wilson when I was cleaning up all the water and stuff. David just retracted the message. Steve said, is this in Asia somewhere? Yes, I am in the Philippines. And I am caught up in comments again. I'm just reading comments quickly today. Wait, hey, what are you doing over here? All right, you're getting on my nerves. I'm talking to my robot friend here. My robot friend just keeps doing weird shit where it doesn't want to follow me. Like, do I need to be? Look, give you a little pet. Yeah, you're okay. You're my little buddy. Might be mad because they talking shit to my little robot. Raise a weak boy. Men we hunt. Men wet hunt. Mike. Okay. I got you. But Baja Fisher said, is the Philippines similar to Vietnam or similar to China? No. I think Vietnam would be more similar to China than the Philippines. Like, the Philippines is more similar to the Philippines. Like, there's not really any other place like the Philippines. It's, you know, kind of like if you kind of drop U.S. culture from the 80s, or some U.S. culture from the 80s, into an Asian country and blended it with some, like, a Asian culture and like 80s U.S. culture, that would be kind of be close to what the Philippines is like, to me. Steve said, oh damn, I heard a huge typhoon ravaged the country lately. Yeah, it just passed early this morning. You know, went out of the Philippines realm of influence. Stone Cold, it had one job to do. Yeah, my Gimbal, shh, don't talk bad about it. Like, it's behaving right now. I'm trying to soothe its emotions so it won't get mad at me. Eli said, yes. Sula, hello, Ray. I got up to let the dogs out for a few minutes. Okay, Sula. Well, that's cool. I appreciate you checking in on me. Eli said, yeah, big typhoon, 4:05 a.m. That's early, Sula. We need to go back. Do like I did with Gino, like just leave the live stream running, go back to bed, and let my soothing voice lull you back to sleep. Sheep Seki, go Saints. Who dat sheep? Sula, it seems all our friends out there were okay, thankfully, Ray. Yeah, like everybody that I've talked to seemed to weather the storm without like too much like terrible inconvenience, and definitely like no injuries, no anything like that. So that is the most important thing. Like everybody got through it safely. Have you tried Pack yet? No, I'm not going to. Like, there's no need. Like, if y'all that's not familiar, Pack is like, they take like leftover fast food, that's discarded, and go through it and reuse it to make some other kind of dish they call Pack. And I don't need to try it. I can imagine what it is. It just like mixed up leftover fast food, and I try not to eat like fast food when it's fresh too often. So I definitely don't want it like later on. Sula said, "Good idea." All right, I gotta lower my tone a little bit. Try not to get too excited, so I keep it kind of monotone. Baja Fisher said, "How many percent of Filipinos speak English well, and how many percent can't speak a single word of English?" I would say at least 85% of Filipinos are proficient in English, with like another, 10% being, like you could get messages across, like you could communicate, maybe not as deeply, like it would be a more like stunted conversation, just simple exchanges, where is this, and then maybe 5% probably not at all, but that would be, kind of like the, native people that live like way up in the mountains, or some of the older generation, like before they, started teaching English in school as, a requirement. But that would be about it. Like, for many years, like kids have been taught English in school. So, and then, the majority of Filipinos, like they speak English, and you just have to be encouraging with them, because they're they don't always use English. Like a lot of YouTubers say, oh yeah, the majority of the Philippines speaks English, and that is true. But here's the thing, like the majority of Filipinos like don't speak English like all day, every day, because there's no need. They're speaking Tagalog or Visayan or Hiligaynon, or like they're speaking their local dialect with the people around them the majority of the time. You know, in places that have, you know, a higher population of Westerners, you know, they'll speak English more. Like they'll speak better, more fluently, because they get to practice. But most Filipinos that, you know, live in more rural areas, like they don't practice their English a lot. So they've learned English, but it's just like if, like, you know, when if you were a kid in high school and you learned Spanish, and like when you were, you know, when you were 18 years old, you were fluent in Spanish, and then like never really visited any Spanish speaking countries, and then, you know, 15 years later, like how much Spanish would you remember if you weren't using it? You know, it would be a slower process, like remembering what you had learned, you know, years ago. So I hope all this made sense. So pretty much the majority of Filipinos learn English, especially, you know, if they're, you know, under, say, 50 years old, like they've learned English in school. But depending on where you go in the Philippines, depends on like how often the general population speaks English on a daily basis. And so hope all that rambling made sense. Baja. Eli said, "What's up, Sulu? What's up, Det? David Jessup, Ray, you might get a video of me rappelling out of a helicopter. I'll sure take a video. I'm definitely gonna film like the whole helicopter ride. That's gonna be in our video." Eli, hello, how good you? Eli, I'm good. Also, just call me Eli. Don't forget. Steve said, "Have you been invited to a karaoke party just yet?" I'm invited to every karaoke party I'm anywhere near. Like if there's a karaoke party and I'm around, look, Steve, like I've been to karaoke parties that I wasn't invited to. I just say, "Oh, there's a karaoke party." Like there, when I was in Rojas City, at the hotel that I was staying at, like they had a private party in this room, and I kept seeing people going in and out, and there was this music going, and so I just invited myself to the party. And next thing I know, like they're pouring alcohol into my glass with some Coke and serving me what is, I forgot the name of chicken feet, Adidas, but I was eating some chicken feet off a stick, and I was already a little tipsy at the time. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, if there's a party going on somewhere close to me, I'm gonna invite myself. Don't wait for an invitation to have fun in life. Josh, well, the little kids seem to be the best with English. Yeah, because they're still in school and they're happy to, you know, to practice it. Like they're excited, like they get to speak English because it's something that's new with them. Man said, "Hi, were you ever Navy?" Yes, I was Navy, U.S. Navy. Sula, I have a terrible memory, but we'll try to remember Eli. Alrighty. Ray would just say, "Yeah, I'll remind people, Eli, so you remember." But so is it okay? Stowaway, you just need talk slowly so they can understand you. English our second language. Yeah, exactly. And you know, you just have to be patient. And again, I'm gonna tell you this again. I've said it in quite a few videos. Like, you know, the number one or the first Tagalog phrase that I think you should learn is "Angling mo mak Ingles." Angling mo mock English. And basically what that means is you are very good at speaking English. So if someone is speaking English to you and you tell them angling mo mock English, saying to them, "Oh, you're very good at speaking English," like that's going to give them some confidence and make them more comfortable speaking English to you. Because, like I said, Philippine knows no English, but like they don't use it a lot. If they don't use it a lot, like they may be shy, like mispronouncing words or, just. But so it's your job, like to make them feel at ease, and then you'll have a much better conversation. Like, that's just my opinion on how to handle speaking English to Filipinos. Sula said, great, they keep their own dialect along with English. Yeah, and, they speak their, like I said, second language. They speak their first language when they're talking to each other. I always say, like, the Tagalog speakers, speak Tagalog when they're talking to their friends. So that's why I'm learning Tagalog, because I don't just want to be a visitor here. I want to be a friend. Like, if you're comfortable speaking Tagalog, I want to speak some Tagalog that makes you more comfortable. Josh Wilson said, I've been stuck on episode 1 of Speak Tagalog with Pat for 2 weeks now. I watched Pat too. Like she's a good teacher. Eli, English is my first. I grew up watching Sesame Street. Sunny days, chasing the clouds away. On our way to it. Okay. Where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? All right, I got it out of my head now. Sula said, I tried French, but they speak too fast. I think English might be easier because we speak slower. But as you say to talk slower for learners, you make perfect sense, Ray. Sula said, can you tell me how to get to Sesame? Sula, we're just singing it. I got it stuck in my head whenever I said he watched Sesame Street. Det said, true, I studied Japanese a long time ago. Passed my Japanese language proficiency test level 4, but I never get to use language. Yeah, and that's... So was laughing. Well done. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't use it, you lose it. I bet they are happy to have you crash their karaoke. I think so. Like I'm. Wait, what happened? I lost my. I am fun at parties. Y'all may have guessed, but I am a good party guest. I don't get loud or crazy, or at least not. I get loud and crazy in a fun way, if that makes sense. All right, let me find where I was in the comments. Steve said, many native English speakers in the West Coast sound gibberish more than they sound English. Yeah, like there's different dialects in the U.S. Like if you be talking to them Cajun down there in South Louisiana, they sometimes you can't understand what they be saying either. They be talking like that, and what the hell are they talking about? Yeah, my Cajun accent, rusty. Just change everything with TH to D. But yeah, I mean, if you're speaking to someone that's not a proficient English speaker, then it's helpful to speak slower and clearly. Don't speak louder. Like nobody likes to be yelled at when it's like, you know, where is 7-Eleven? Like you don't have to up your volume. Like that's not going to help people understand better. But you know, where is 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven, where? They'll get you. But I can read hiragana, katakana, and a bit of kanji. Okay. David said Ada Sula. Josh said, I would think the most important phrase would be, where is the CR? Yeah, but, you know, signage is in English, and, you know, you can look around and find a CR. I've only noticed one place where you had to know the difference between, what is it? Lalaki and, oh my goodness, why did I just go blank? I just went blank. Lalaki is boy, men, lalaki, and I'll think of it in a second. My mind went blank. I keep thinking Spanish and mujer is woman, but it's not that. It's I don't know why I'm blanking. I'll think of it in a minute. Well, I'm not trying to think of it. Hector said, Eli, Nasaan, and CR. Yeah, where is CR? Yeah, Saan ka papunta is where are you going? So Saan is like for simple, just like Saan CR. Saan CR is like where CR. Like you don't have to sound intelligent as long as you get your point across. Deaf loans, we speak in Taglish. Yeah, because there's some words that even native Tagalog speakers, they don't really have a word for in Tagalog. You know, like I think like internet would be one of those words. Like they would just say, you know, da 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 da, internet da 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 da. But they insert English words that are, or sometimes just English words that's just easier to say than the Tagalog word associated with it. Still, the more you use English, the more you learn. And if people you're talking to mispronounce the words, you just don't hesitate. Just don't hesitate to correct them. Yeah, I don't, like, I'm always careful with correcting people's pronunciation. Like, I would get to know someone first. Like, I agree with you. Like, you know, it's helpful to, like, it's like when it becomes apparent that, like, you're just trying to help them, like, learn to speak better and not be condescending and, like, basically calling them stupid. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, so definitely not in public. Like, if you were in a public setting and someone was speaking to you in English and maybe their pronunciation isn't the best, don't correct them. Not in public. Wilbur Nola said, "Who dat? What's up? Who?" Said Eli. What's going on, Wilbur? Baja Fisher, have you met a Filipino American in the Philippines that can't speak Tagalog but lives in the Philippines? I knew a guy from San Diego like this. I'm sure there are, but hopefully they're, you know, once they get here, they try to learn Tagalog. Devlon Sula, I love Irish accent though. Yeah, it's definitely a cool accent. Sula, Où la saya de bain? Is that correct in French? That's like bain is, bain, I can't pronounce it, is like the bathroom, isn't it? Salle? Yeah. I have very, 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 very limited French. Jason Lee, hey, just sub. Can you give it a shot? Yeah, I got that one before. Sula, très bien, perfect. Stone Cold, shout outs are dangerous. Yeah, I know Stone Cold. Like, T News said, I pissed in this guy's hat. Hold on. Well, you have very, very clean smelling pee. Because I don't smell shit. I don't smell shit or pee. I don't smell that. Dead Valones, Lalaki, Babe, yeah. Yeah, Lalaki is male and Babe is female. I could, because I used to remember like Babe. But I couldn't think of it. Oh, it's starting to rain again. We'll look out the window. Baja, he was going back to his roots. That's kind of cool. Sometimes it can be hard when someone has two different parents to feel they got. Okay. I'm back in and out of live stream. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Michael? I was going to call you in a little bit. See what you and Che were up to today. Sula, sorry to feel they fit in. And Michael and Che. Eli, I need to go. Okay, Eli. Hey, Michael and Che. My phone's sitting at 2%. Get your phone charged up, Eli. David says hi to Mike. Bye, Eli. Nice to see you. Sayan and Punta More. Where are you going? Yeah. Down in Punta. Hey, Josh and David. How things going, David? Healing up my friend. Beautiful day today in Dumagetti. Let me show you what just started happening here. Hold on here. It just started coming down. But I don't know, I guess because the wind's blowing. It don't feel like it. It sounds like heavy rain, but put my hand out. I don't know. It's not quite sideways rain, but it's close. It's slanty rain. David said, I'm doing good, Mike. I'm packing and putting things in storage that are important to me. Sue said, I didn't see the part about the American accent, just heard Ray read it out. Okay. SK, I'm enjoying your channel in Cebu. Thanks, SK. See, if you want to learn how to talk to Filipinos, you need to talk to SK. SK be a player. Just kidding, SK. Maya said, nice, so excited to see your arrival in the Philippines. Yeah, me too. Can't wait. Hey, Sula. Cheryl Garfield said, hello. Good noon from the Philippines. Also in the Philippines. Where are you from, Cheryl? I am in Tagaytay. Likey and Subby. Thank you, Michael. You all okay, Michael? Cheryl. You think I'm part Filipino? Now I'm just a boring white guy. Baja Fisher, just a boring white guy. I'm a white guy. I don't know how boring I am. Sometimes I'm boring, but that's when no one's around. Like, I can't be on 24 hours a day. Sometimes I just need to, like, unplug. Wow, Ray, it looks like London fog. Yeah, and this is how it is. Like, I I get a chance to prove it. I tell you guys all the time, like how like weather doesn't stay the same. And the guy died. Like, look, rain stopped just that quick. It was just going, and then a couple minutes, done. Rain's done, and it's like back to no rain. But you know, like yesterday was an extreme occasion. But I tell people all the time, like, even during the rainy season, like we don't get those just like, you know, too often. We don't get like days where it's just like raining all day. We'll just get like a shower and then it'll move on. Like, oh, it's great. Sula, beautiful day, all sunshine. Okay. Are you more south to Ray? Yeah. Michael is Dumagetti is in the Visayas. So it's like the islands that are in like Luzon, and then the Visayas, and then under that is Mindanao. So that's like the three provinces in the Philippines. Yeah, south of Ray, Sula. Slanty rain, that's a good description. Yeah, it was slanty rain there for a minute. Then it's done. Any snow in the winter? Maybe a mountain somewhere in the Philippines? No, Baja. It is never snowed anywhere in the Philippines in the history of meteorology. SK said, LOL. David, it must be feeling very exciting now. Yeah, I'm sure David. I can't hear you. Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe one of the times I hit the microphone button. That said, I like. Wait. Sula, I said, I love Irish accent. I meet Irish people here, and sometimes I get lost with their accent. Yeah, I like Irish accents too. It's cool. Smart, if you go out of the live and come back, it might fix it. That's really cool. Adet. Just kidding, thanks. Okay. So Smart was just messing with me. Baja, zero snow. Yep, no snow. David Sula, I am and can't wait to be on the plane. Yeah, we're going to. I'm looking forward to it, for sure. What's the temperature there, Ray? At the moment, let's see. It is, looks like, wait. Hold on, wait for it to update. Okay, it is 74. Okay, so it's 74 degrees. Cloudy. Wait. Haha, Smart. Hopefully the sunny weather will continue to the rest of the week. Beach vibes here in Calatagan, Batangas. Okay. I don't even know where that is. I mean, Batangas is just south of here. I'm supposed to go to the beach with JP, not John Perez JP, but the other JP, John Platt. I'm all about beach vibes. Stowaway, Sula, David, I'm very happy for you. Any man-made ski resorts in the Philippines? I do not know. Like I know, because I don't think so. Like it would have to be like in a mall. Like I know, like in, I don't know, Dubai or something like that. And one of the malls they have like the man-made snow like skiing things, or ice skating rinks. But like I don't think that I don't think the Philippines has the money to like make stuff like that that's not going to get used. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I would doubt that there would ever be anything like that. But you can find an ice skating rink indoors in Cebu, I think. Yeah, that's what I said. It like no man-made skiing in the Philippines. Yeah, I didn't think so. Like I said, you might be able to find like an ice skating rink in a mall, but like to have like artificial snow for skiing, like the size the room would have to be in, it would have to be, you know, kept cold enough. Yeah, that would be a lot of expense. Uh, if memory serves me, I thought they said in Cebu was an indoor ice skating rink. Ice skating rink at Mall of Asia in Manila. Hello to Gino. No ski resorts, just ice skating rinks. Yeah. But you know, ice skating rinks are easier to like maintain than, you know, like a man-made ski slope. We're gonna do a walk around because if I try to move too close to this thing and move, it won't want to follow me. So, I'm gonna come over here, sit down by the window, take the long way around. You know, maybe it was Manila. Yeah, there could be one in Cebu. I don't know, Michael, but yeah, like it wouldn't surprise me. Mall of Asia, like that's a huge mall. Ray, you need a coffee after keeping up with all the chat. Yeah, Sula, but I've already had two. Like that's my limit. I normally don't drink two, but I made a cup of coffee to do chat, to do a live stream while I was on video chat with Josh, and sitting there talking to Josh, I ended up drinking my whole cup of coffee. So then I had to make another cup for this chat. And I don't know what happened to I'm gonna have to check, see what's going on with my Keurig, because like the water wasn't coming out the way it was supposed to. Just need a Zamboni machine for ice skating rink at the mall. Well, yeah, and then like you have to like the flooring, like they have. Basically, it's like the air conditioning system. The piping goes like under the floor and like freezes the water that's on the floor. But that system is not hard to keep the water frozen. Zamboni is just for like making the ice smooth. Boz, what's the earliest memory of your life meeting a Filipino and actually interacting with that person, and how old were you? I was 12, I believe. Because, you know, my dad was career Navy, and we were living in Italy when I was 12, and he had a friend he called Rojo for red. I guess he had red hair, and he had a Filipino wife. Rojo did, and she used to make us lumpia, and I'd bring it. Like I remember coming home from football practice in Italy and come home and heat up like lumpia pretty much every day for a while, like because we had a big pack of lumpia, and I would pretty much every day I would eat lumpia for about a month. David does say go Rams. Yeah, they beat the shit out of us last week. Mike said, I only watch college football. Josh said, you can't mentioned the Rams, David. I'm in Missouri. In Missouri? Well, are you a KC fan? Or though would that be something different, Missouri? Because Rams are. Oh, okay. Because the Rams used to be St. Louis. They moved away from St. Louis. I got you. Today, Rams running back Kyron Williams from my team, Notre Dame. Josh, Michael, they have been bringing college football to Ireland recently. It's cool, but hard to get tickets because of all the U.S. people come to support the team and make a holiday of it. We watch on TV. Yeah, they're trying. Goring Associates is like done, number 35. Thank you, Gory. And your associates. Michael said a perfect vacation would be to visit Ireland and also enjoy Notre Dame there as well. So you like Notre Dame's in France, isn't it? Gore said, the Rams deserted us. Alicia Seed said, hey guys. Wait, is it? Wait. Notre Dame, well, I mean, Notre Dame's in Indiana. Wait, Notre Dame, yeah, it's in Indiana. The college. I'm thinking of, no, I guess, yeah, but it's the Irish, but it's Irish Catholic. But Notre Dame is French. Or is it Latin? I'm confused now. It's the lumpia that made you move to the Philippines. No, Gino. Like, I was actually sick of lumpia by the time I finished eating lumpia every day. Cody said, drinking? Not today, Cody. Maybe later I might have a little cocktail, but on live stream tonight. I haven't. I just made money on the game today. Which game was that? Rams. Jen said, hi y'all. What's going on, Jen? Jenna. Zula, for sure, Michael. I've seen you on the sex offenders list. I don't know about that, Flames. Like, anyone that I've ever had sex with, they were not offended at all. Congrats, David. So Missouri don't have a football team now? Oh yeah, Kansas City Chiefs. Like, they've been winning Super Bowls. Like, but it switched from the NFC to the AFC. South Bend, Indiana. Yeah. Missouri has about 2 T's for every sport. KC and St. Louis. Yeah. Yeah, now it's well, you lost 2 teams. Cause wasn't the Cardinals in St. Louis too? What the hell going on with St. Louis? It was, I'm pretty sure it was St. Louis Cardinals. They moved to Arizona. Ain't nobody want to be in St. Louis, Josh. Jenna said, I've been watching the last hour, but kept quiet until Alicia said, hey, LOL. Sula said, yes, you are correct. The Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, remember part of it was burned a few years back. Yeah, that's what I thought. The like the church Notre Dame was in France, in Paris. But then, you know, the Notre Dame University is the Fighting Irish, because, like, I guess Notre Dame was, you know, founded by Irish Catholics. But then they named the team after the cathedral in France. So it doesn't make any sense. is like French, Irish, and Catholic. It's just jumbled up. Sula Josh, I have a St. Louis soccer shirt. Amit Ganda said, "Good morning, Grandpa." Good morning, Gramps. Oh, okay. We're going informal. How you doing today, grandson, granddaughter? Travel Time said, "Ray, do you live down by Picnic Grove or kind of right there in the Gaiatai City or at the further end near Mendez?" I don't know. Probably closer, like closer to, well, like I'm not that far from Tagaytay City Center, but I don't think I'm that far from Mendez either. So kind of in the middle. In the Beeline, insert name here is Beeline. Said, "Afternoon, Ray. What's up?" Michael said, "Lava Ray, perfect response. Why did you choose the Philippines? You could have lived in Japan or South Korea." Yeah, every place has its pros and cons, and you have to pick the place like that. The positives like resonate with you, like that's most important to you. And for me, that's the Philippines. Like the things that are important to me in a country, place I live, they do very well here in the Philippines. Eli's back, charging up the phone. Say, "Hey, Eli, I finally found the charger." Barry said, "Hi, what's going on, Barry? Loving Cutie Chan." Eli also, "Hi, Simple. By the way, I gotta go to school. It's Monday, bro." Wait, what is it? Bro, the worst day of the week. Man, every day is a beautiful day. Enjoy your day today, Barry. Barry loving Cutie Chan. Alicia said, "Jenna Manga, you're hilarious. I get why. I assume because it's a majority male chat." Oh, y'all didn't want to get any unwanted male attention. Oh, I'll protect y'all. Hey, you single guys in the chat, leave Alicia and Jenna alone. Like they just here to chat and have a good time. They ain't trying to be flirted up in here. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, that was the cathedral. Mika Alvarez said, "Hey there, travel time wise, how many hours approximately would it take you to get to Duma, Ray?" Well, I think that would depend on the route I took, because I'm sure that there's, like, I could probably get a ferry, and then that would be, I don't know, that'd be a lot of hours. Or I could get on a plane, it would take me about, say like an hour and a half to get to the airport, maybe wait another, hour or two for a flight, and then, like, where would the planes, like, would I fly into Cebu and then take a ferry across to Dumaguete? Is that the way it would work? So however long, like, it would probably, I mean, I would think, probably less than an hour flight from Manila to Cebu, and then traveling to get on a ferry, and then taking a ferry over to Dumaguete. You probably know how long that trip is, so add all that together, that's how long it would take. I would say, between waiting times, maybe 8 hours total travel time. James Galligan said, "Hi." Mike Alvarez says, "You're so fine, bae." Appreciate you. Oh, Micah. Appreciate you, Micah. I read that as Mike, so I was kind of worried. Eli said, "Who? What? Who's so fine?" Who you think, Eli? Are you not seeing this? Sula said, 4 of the 6 religious who founded Notre Dame in 1842 with French priest Edward Sorin were Irish. That nearly all of French Sorin's successors claim Irish descent. Okay, so the Irish Catholics founded Notre Dame in France. Okay. In the Philippines, every day is an amazing day. They all feel like Fridays to me. Yeah, I'm the same way. Starboy, love y'all. Love y'all too. Love you, Starboy. Jenna said, Alicia, kind of just, I'm a listener plus avoiding unwanted attention from all the guys. I got you. I got you back, Jenna. Airport in Duma, you could fly out of Cebu. Okay. But can you fly out of Manila to Duma? I have to check it out. Beeline said, have you listened to any Filipino music yet, Ray? Freddie Aguilar. Yeah, I've listened. I've heard some Filipino music. Oh, what was that? What was that famous female, like, singer? Like, she was very popular. I've listened to a lot of her songs. I can't think of her name now. Bob Fisher. Oh, and Beeline, was that you? Wait, who was telling me to? No, that wasn't you. Or was it? Beeline, yeah, you're in Australia, and you were telling me to listen to I'd have to look on my phone because I listened to it last night. I'm trying to hold on. Let me find it. What was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't on here. It was. What the hell was the name of that band again? I searched for it on this phone. That's what it was. It was something noise or noise. Wait. It was Rockman from Australia. I listened to it last night. Let's see. Wait. Wait. Yeah, okay. Alicia Seeds, you guys are absolutely beautiful, top tier in YouTube chats, LOL. And I'll look at, yeah, the guys here. Sula said the guys. Wait, I'm frozen. Hold on. Is I frozen? I should be back now. Okay. Sula said the guys here are all very respectful in my experience, but then I'm older, so no one will be hitting on me. Don't say yourself short, Sula. We just know you're all taken. I'm taken. So I don't do any flirting. Michael's laughing at Jenna. Hey, Sonal Swami said hi with lots of eyes. Coming in all extra. Sonal, thank you for being here. Thank you for being extra. Gino said Manila to Cebu City flight and then Cebu City to Dumaguete, about an hour each flight. Okay. It's an hour flight from Dumaguete to, or from Cebu to Dumaguete. I'm about to be a slow plane. Sonal Swami, anybody from Japan? I don't know. Are you from Japan, Sonal Swami? Eli, that's a lot of eyes. Yeah. Thank you for the info, Gino. You're welcome, Michael. Not from Japan, but first on my list. Come. Okay. You want to visit Japan? Eli said, Compass by Millie. I have not listened to Compass by Millie. Jing G said hello. What's going on, Jing? See, we got more girls in here. List of places to visit from the Philippines. Oh, first on my list of places from the Philippines. Okay. Eli said, did you listen? I listened to the can't think of the name of the band. But I've not listened to Millie. What is it? Millie by Compass by Millie. I will try and find that song. Gino said you can also fly Manila to Iloilo City and then Ilo City to Dumaguete. Okay. Noiseworks. That's it. Noiseworks. Beeline. Yeah, I listened to a Noiseworks song last night. It was all right. It's pretty good. Jing G said hi. Eli said hi to Jing. We had some really great music that never got much airplay in the U.S. for some reason. Yeah. Like all the Australian bands' music that I've heard, like I've liked. Like there was, let's see, of course there's Olivia Newton-John. Gotta love me some Olivia Newton-John. There's Midnight Oil, Men at Work. Who else? Australian. Let me think. Oh, for country, there's what's his name? What is the country singer's name from Australia? But I like him too. He's really good. I'm sure there's more. They're not. Oh, nothing's right. I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. That's a remake, but it's Natalie Imbruglia. She was Natalie Imbruglia was like an Australian actress, like I think soap opera. Like they got soap operas in Australia. I think she was on Australia soap operas, and she came out with the remake of the Torn song. Got really big. I know there's more Australian artists, but hey, that's pretty good off the top of my head. Got to admit. Gino's, they use propeller planes mostly from Cebu City to Dumaguete. Oh, okay. I got you. Gina said, okay to all chat. Drop in where you from, LOL, and thanks, Baja, Alicia, something simple. Yes, sir. Tell me where y'all from. All right, let me check you out. Oh, I'm subscribed, Jenna. I didn't know that. I just want to check. You don't really have any content yet, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Jenna. Wait. I lost where I was in the chat. Okay. Mike said, true Gino. Mike said, from USA and currently living in Dumaguete, Philippines. Alicia said, yay, more girls. I'm from Colorado Springs. Okay, Alicia. Wait, you got a channel? Let me check you out. Oh, I'm already subscribed. I am one of your 4 subscribers, Alicia. Whenever you decide to make a video, if you ever decide to make a video. Let's see. Brandon Niven said, yo. What's going on, Brandon? Alicia's USA. Eli Nice. Sula said they sometimes only play one hit from an artist and play it to death and might not explore the rest of an album. Nice, we have the internet now, though, to go search. Yeah. Just like Midnight Oil, the only real Midnight Oil song is Beds Are Burning. Like that's the only Midnight Oil song. I think I've heard other ones, but that's the only one I remember because, you know, it was a bigger hit. They say when the beds are burning, turn it. Okay. Beeline. And then there are a heap of artists that didn't make it in the U.S., but a lot of people think they're either British or American. Oh, okay. Susie Q, hi from UK. Baja Fisher, Jenna from El Paso, Texas. Where are you from, Jenna? Jenna, I think she said she was from Colorado Springs. Yeah. Oh, no, that was Alicia. That was Alicia. Jenna didn't say where she was from. Beeline and Bruce, Sula, hey, Susie. said Sula. High Jump said hi. What's going on, High Jump? How you doing? Cool Leash C has been to Colorado, Aspen, born and raised in Pennsylvania, but lived in my preferred state of Florida for 2 years. Andre from Australia. Where you from, Andre? From Australia, you dummy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Appreciate you being here, Andre. Oh yeah, AC/DC. I forgot AC/DC. Little River Band, yeah. John Farnham, etc. Yeah, Little River Band wasn't the country band I was thinking, or country singer. What is his name? Keith Urban. Keith Urban is from Australia. But Eli, AC/DC. Yeah, AC/DC's from Australia. Like, how could I miss that one? That was an easy one. That was a gimme. Yes, unfortunately we have this. We do have soaps. But am I mistaken? Wasn't Natalie Imbruglia like a soap star in Australia before she became a singer? Andre said, love the Saints gear. Think I'm one of the only Aussie that's behind NOLA. Well, I appreciate you, Andre. Who dat? Nan said, good morning, Winter. Thank you, Nan. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Winter. Eli said, morning. Josh said, the only Aussie song I can think of is I Come From a Land Down Under. Yeah, that was Men at Work. They had a Land Down Under, and also Who Can It Be Now? Who Can It Be Now? Like, they were big in the 80s when MTV was a thing. When MTV played music videos. Beeline said the Oils are great, with 10-1 being their best album in my opinion. Okay. I haven't heard a lot of Midnight Oil other than, like I said, Beds Are Burning. So was Josh, I have it in my head now singing it. Do you come from a land down under where women something and men plunder? Can't you hear? Can't you wait? Can't you hear or can't you feel? Can't you feel? Can't you feel? No, can't you hear? Can't you hear? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover. AC/DC, I thought they were from London. Nope, they're definitely an Australian band. Was Keith Urban married to Nicole Kidman? Yeah, I think so. I believe so, Sula. Yes, in Neighbors. Wait. Beeline and Neighbors. Okay, so there's a soap opera called Neighbors, and Natalie Imbruglia was on the cast of Neighbors. I got you. Jenna Manga said, my dad is Australian and my mom is from Cuba, and I'm located in Miami, Florida, but born in Manchester, UK. Jenna, you just all over the place. So right now you're in Miami. Okay, got that Australian Latina mix. Sula said, yes, she was in the soap Neighbors. They had Home and Away as well. One of the actors she married. The Borat Man, she was a Hollywood actor. Okay. How long you been locked up? Man, just a couple days now. The typhoon's passed. I'm not going to be locked up long. I'll be out and about. But as far as jail, ain't no jail can hold me. I'm shifty. Eli said, who? What do you mean, who? Kylie said, and Billy said, hi, Ray, I've been mentioning Buko Pie and other Filipino channels, and they're surprised I know it. Yeah, Buko Pie is one of the famous things here in Tagaytay. It's a coconut pie. Josh Wood, speaking my language, made me a Vegemite sandwich. Veggie Man. No, Vegemite. Vegemite is from what I hear, is very nasty. Not delicious at all. Uh, I don't remember the words ordered. Yeah, it's a. Yeah. He just smiled and made me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, "Oh, you come from a land down under." Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that song. Deb Malone said, "Love buko pie. Uh, do you smoke cannabis?" No. Um, it's not for me. I've tried it when I was in the U.S., but it's just never been for me. Like I don't judge anybody that does. Again, it's just not for me. I'm all about the nicotine. Okay, I can cut up on comments. How long we been doing this thing? Oh, we getting close to 2 hours. It's about time to wrap this up pretty quick. You guys have been awesome. This has been an awesome chat. We're gonna we're gonna switch up. I'm gonna call. Do you make money doing this, Corey? No, not really a lot at all. Like I just now got monetized. Maybe not even a week ago. Well, at least for the ads part, and before that, I got like some super chats and stuff like that support. But like YouTube releases your money when you make, like have income of like $100, and I don't know if I'm gonna get there this month, so it might be next month before like I get my first $100 from YouTube. I think last time I looked, today I was like around like $75 is like the income I've made from YouTube over the month. And like I said, ads just started about a week ago, so I think my ad revenue so far is about like $2 and something. It's not a lot. But I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this because I'm like making friends and like I enjoy it, and like that's what's important. Like I said, I will be happy if I make like enough income off of YouTube. If I make enough income off of YouTube to basically pay for me doing YouTube. And what I mean by that is not, not like an hourly wage for my time. Like my time is free. Like I enjoy doing this. I do it for free. So that doesn't matter. But I spend money on like my editing software and on my music generation software and on ChatGPT. Like I have a subscription. Like I use all those things to make YouTube content, and I pay for those. So if I can make enough off YouTube to pay for those for me, plus like equipment, like I just ordered like new wireless mics, my gimbal and various things, my light, like, I haven't, oh, wait, I haven't used it much. I'll show you. But, oh, it's down on the floor. But, I got my tripod here with my fill light that I set up whenever I'm doing, like actual videos where I can get the lighting better. And I haven't done any of my sit down talking videos for a while because like I don't think that the audio is good enough. I had a problem with my wireless mics, like the receiver part for these. fried, the board inside fried, because I'm an idiot and I put 220 through the receiver to charge my phone, and I don't think it was built for that. So anyway, I bought another one. I'm not gonna make that mistake again, because I like those mics. But anyway, like, I buy mics and lights and all this and I'm gonna buy more. Whenever I get a little bit bigger. I mean, my next purchase, I'm gonna get a laptop. I'm gonna get a switcher. I want to be able to have a switcher where I can like plug in like my other cell phone and people can call in and like be live on the live stream, asking questions or making comments. So that's down the road. But like I said, I need a laptop so I can run, and then I'll pay for, either StreamYard or OBS Studios or something to do like a more professional live stream where I can put up graphics and just higher production value. Because I enjoy like learning like all the things to improve content. And but yeah. Wait. I retired with a medical discharge and I'm thinking about going overseas and get out of U.S. government control. I hear you, Baja. Wait. Yeah, Baja, wait. Yeah, Baja never said anything wrong. Wait. Do you make money to... Okay. Yeah, be careful about that. Baja said, I was in Iraq in 2004 for 6 months. And in 2005, went on a tour for another 6 months in the Army Rangers. I then joined the Green Beret, went on 2 special operations, both Afghanistan and Iraq. Okay, Baja, like David Jessup here was also Green Beret. So thanks, Ray. It's great to chat with you and everyone. I'm just going to catch up with chat here, Sula, before I leave. Kyle said, Filipinos are welcoming me to country. They say, if you're researching about the Philippines, why not travel there? Absolutely. Corey Claflin said, that's awesome. Bob Fisher, my convoy got ambushed and I lost 3 guys in one day in Afghanistan. I was close to impact of where the RPG hit and ended up losing 70% of my hearing. But I'm sorry to hear that, Baja. But I hope you can come to the Philippines and like enjoy your life a lot more. You deserve it. You're going to retired with a medical discharge. I'm thinking about going overseas to get out. Yeah, you should. Like enjoy the rest of your life. Eli said, "What happened?" Oh shit. Sula said, "Not yet. I thought Ray was finished." Pretty soon, Sula. I accidentally timed out. So I saw it. Baja was timed out. Eli said, "Sorry, Baja. If you're still here, like I think when you're timed out, you can still like hear the chat, but not be able to post any comments." Okay, Josh said it was unhidden. Okay, Josh was able to unhide. Okay. I didn't know how to do that. Party next week said, Dad, is that you? I've been looking for you for 15 years. It's me. You left in the dish because you drunk. Sorry to hear that. Party next week. I'm assuming your mom was hot. But come over to the Philippines, like we can reconnect. Eli said, I was just gonna unplug my phone. I don't know how I timed. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I think we got it fixed. Maybe you tapped the screen by mistake. Eli, it's Baja back. Very sorry, Ray. I'm in premium. Apparently, the more I watch a channel, they get a portion of why I pay. So I hope you get. Yeah, like there's a percentage from, comes from premium. Would Okay, Baja's back. Awesome. Would Philippines seem like a good idea? Yeah, I would definitely recommend Philippines. Like, come over and visit, see if it fits you. Eli's apologizes, Baja. Hey, mistakes happen. Uh, Baja understands. Like, uh, a guy named Efren. The only Efren I know is Efren Reyes. Like, he's a famous Filipino pool player, but I don't know him. I just know of him. Ronald Swanson said, "What's up, sweet cheeks? What's up, Ronald? How you doing? I was just fixing it. Yeah, the pool player. LOL. Yeah, Efren Reyes. Yeah, he's definitely one of the famous Filipinos. Efren Reyes, Manny Pacquiao. Yay, Baja, you back. Ray, read all your messages. You had very interesting life. You deserve a more relaxed time now. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, you deserve to relax and be happy. Like I said, David Jessup was also Green Beret. Like, he deserves. I told him, your watch is over. Like, come to the Philippines, lay in a hand. Like, you come over here too, Baja. Come over here, lay in a hammock with me, David. Drink some cold Red Horse, and just enjoy the rest of your life. Like, you deserve it. And with that, hey, and then now Phil's here. I don't know what it is. Whenever I'm thinking, let's see, where's my battery at? I'll go for a little while longer since more people are coming here. But my friend Philip's here. Josh said yes to Philippines, English speaking, and lower cost of living. Yeah, Troll. I think as you get older, you should be a more climate, weather stable place, warm, of course, easier on your bones and health. Yeah. Plus, to me, even more important than weather is stress. Like, stress is probably the worst thing for your health. And like in the Philippines, like, I am way less stressed, just relaxed, and that in itself makes me healthier, feel healthier. So I said, we won't let them go, huh? Bill said, yes, I ordered 100 sandbags yesterday. Okay. Wait. Philip, are you still in the States, or you came back over? Wait, I must have missed a comment. Philip said hi, and then, yes, I ordered 100 sandbags yesterday. Okay, flooding, I'm assuming in the Philippines because of the typhoon, but I'm lost, Philip. Alicia said, my dad's younger brother went to Iraq too. He was a cook, but he said that he came back, that war was pointless. He remembers some meals he prepared for some guys, never came back to eat it. Yeah, I mean, that's sad, and I I wish there was never a reason for war. Josh said, I go home thinking about work all the time. Yeah, like, you need to, like, that's just stress. Like, nobody needs that, Josh. Alicia, thank you for your service, Bob. I agree. I give you one of these. Sula said, Troll, a bit of warmth and sun is good for the health, for sure. Stress is a silent killer, causes all sorts of illnesses. Yep. Philip, and the water still came. Okay, so you got all sandbags like all put up, and then it's still flooded in your area, Philip? Troll, yep, Zula. Bryce Young is trash. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Saints just played really well. It was due. They were due to play really well because they've been playing terrible for weeks now. Renegade said, uh, "What is that Atlas comment? Is a giant Oreo? What if that Atlas comment is a giant Oreo cookie? We're gonna need lots of milk." Okay, I haven't been following the Atlas comment. Eli said, anyways, I'm gonna go and sorry about it. No worries, Eli. Onking David said hi. Stinking P, how dare you skip me? Stinking P, did I skip you? Where did I skip you? I didn't see you comment anywhere. What do you think about all the gambling scandals from all sorts of sports? I don't pay attention. I don't think I'm gonna get in like wait. I appreciate guys for the heartwarming words. A lot of people nowadays don't ask. Yeah, but it's different in the Philippines. Like pretty much all the expat guys that you meet here, like whether they're ex-military like us or not, they're all good guys. Like the type of guy that chooses to come to the Philippines is going to be more laid back, more accepting, more open, for the most part. Like the expats that you find over in the Philippines are generally a nicer group of people, so, in my opinion. Uh, oh, so yeah, Eli, everything's okay. Don't worry. Got in. Say, you sipping lean, dog? No, I am not sipping lean. Phil said yes to the house in Tai Tai. It was rough for Lord Beth family, but they made it. Well, that's good to hear. Like that's what's most important, Phil. Troll. It's pretty crazy at the moment. UFC, MLB, NBA, etc. Yeah, like there's always gonna be, gambling and stuff in sports. Like there's always gonna be scandals and controversies, and like people are gonna always try and do stuff. It's like here recently there was a big cockfighting, cheating scandal thing, and like a lot of people were unalived and dumped in the lake here in Tagaytay. It was a big story. I don't have to worry about that because I'm not going to any of those rooster fights. Baja Fish said, don't acknowledge me and paint me as an evil person. Who that, Baja? Ain't nobody calling you an evil person. I think everybody's been respectful. Like I said, Eli accidentally blocked you and then apologized. It was a mistake. Phil said, I'm in California right now, but family live in Taytay, Rizal. Okay. Troll said, damn. Does Philippines have good bud ski? No. If you're speaking of marijuana, it is highly illegal in the Philippines. Do not come here if you need to smoke. Troll said, don't bet. LOL, just watch. Yeah, no, like I just don't. I'm not interested in going to the rooster fights. It's like not my type of entertainment sport. But yeah, I want to make sure Baja's okay. Like nobody was here trying to offend you, Baja. I hope you didn't get offended. But anyway, I wanted to stay on a little bit longer because check on Philip. I know he had family over here. But I'm glad to hear everybody's safe. And you guys, I'll be... wait. Michael Price said, hey, you fished there at all? I haven't. Do you have any dogs? No. Big man's here, but big man, like you're gonna have to wait, do your big man business on my next live stream, which will be at my normal time, about what, that 4.5 hours from there. Hopefully I can get Michael and Che. I'm gonna try and call them after this live stream to set up our interview. So hopefully that'll be tonight at 6. If y'all miss it, you can watch a replay. Get in. Spoken like a true GI, bro. I'm not a recruiter. LOL. You ever lays the magic leap? I have before. It's not for me. Big man, big brother, where the other girls? I like it. I'll have to watch that live tomorrow. Yeah. Big man's brother. Who were those girls to you? It was my girlfriend and her friend. Troll. Well, have a good one. Then one day I should make it there. I only made it as far as Okinawa. Thanks for your honorable service, bro. Thank you, Troll. Bye. When I said don't acknowledge, I was referring to the general public of the current United States. Oh, okay. I got you. You were talking about like how they don't acknowledge your service. I got you. Well, I appreciate you being here, Bah. I hope I see you again in future live streams. Do one every day. Doing 2 today. Vaughn said, how's the rain from Uwan? It's passed by. Sula, thanks, Ray, and everyone. Great to see y'all. Big man said, I'm ready. All right. Well, Vaughn, I appreciate you being here. I was just figuring to wrap this one up. But like I said, I'll be back in about 4.5 hours. Do my normal live stream time. And until then, I see comments coming in. Take care. Thank you. Okay. Until later, y'all. Who dat? I love you all.